Okay, so we are back with the next modded map review, and today is a map that actually went live 18 hours ago. It is a brand new premium map called ARK Lost City. I have been really enjoying these map reviews, and so far none of them have let me down. I really like that the modders these days are getting supported with premium mods, but also the reason I do these videos is now, when I used to do on ASE, it didn't cost anything. But now I do these videos because I want to really try and show my first time impression for a map that is going to set you back. I think this one is $10. So we're going to be jumping straight into it. If you guys enjoy, drop a like, subscribe. You guys know we're rocking the Gru outfit as we always do. Look at that, looking amazing and sexy as always. And now we're just going to go Dom and we're going to spawn in. Now I do need to read some information before we spawn in. So welcome to the new premium map Lost City. The map is fully cross-platform, available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Lost City is a brand new fantasy map packed with adventure and mystery. It's built with inspiration from official maps and adds a ton of unique content and features on its own. The biomes are Greenland, Lost City, Extinction, Aberration, Swamp, Snow, Desert, Lava, Redwood, and Underground. As for the bosses, the map includes one unique custom boss with 3 difficulty levels, easy, medium, and hard, and each difficulty rewards element and unlocks engrams. Future updates will introduce more bosses, mini-bosses, and the World King Titan. There's currently 5 artifact caves and 5 standard caves, along with small caves and ruins for stable building, and more artifact caves will be added in the future. This map includes sandstorms, snowing, superheat, rain, and cloudy skies. The map includes most of the creatures from the other maps, with nearly all the dinos already present, and the phoenix also spawns naturally. The map is currently 75% complete, and it is planned to be finished on November 28th, 2025, and the final map size will be similar to the center. So, yeah, apparently Snowy has planned to give lots of different updates in the future, and it's time to get into it. So we have Lost City 1 and 2, which look like they're easy zones, because it says easy. Then we have the beach, which is easy. Then we have City, which is medium. Then we have Swamp, which is hard, and Greenland, which is medium. So, you guys know where we're going to spawn first. Into Lost City 1. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. You know what? It just really gives me vibes of Lost Island, which is obviously we don't even have a release date for at this moment in time. But we are here. And so far, we're going to see a Dilo as soon as we spawn in. But we're going into creative mode. And we're going to have a little look around what is called Lost City, and look at us go. So let's have a look on the map. We're gonna have a little fight with a Dilo. So as soon as you first spawn in, you're gonna have a few Dilos around, and it's more annoying when you're trying to actually do a recording because they then just get in the way. But we'll send them to the sleep with a couple of punches. So I don't actually know how big the Lost City is, and you never kind of know which way you want to go. But yeah, this is full of ruins, like they did say. And by the looks of things, you will be able to build this back up too, which is good. It seems to be there's Dilos everywhere, which I find more annoying than anything else. But definitely lots of old ruins, and I always love that kind of thing. Because not only I like exploring it, but I also like seeing what people do with these old ruins. And I'm guessing... what is this over here? So is this just like kind of an aesthetic thing? I'm guessing it is. Right, okay, we've got some more spawns in here. So let's actually view. Look at, we're about to smash that 1,000 meters. Let's actually view the size of this. Oh, wow. Look at the obelisks. Okay, when I was down on the ground, I was a bit, like, concerned, my first thoughts, and now I'm thinking, this is kind of cool. This is really, really nice. I love these little like, cauldrons, And then lots of places to build and rebuild, which I like. Nice bridges. Again, lots of different places you can walk into. You get kind of a castle vibe. Kind of like an old school castle vibe. Can you go inside this? You can. But is there going to be more updates? I'd like to know if there's going to be more updates to this, because I don't know at this moment in time. You can get up here, so you can fly up, but it looks like they're little rooms where you can do some stuff in these little rooms, but there's not much. It's not like you can go up steps. I think that would be cool. And then as you get to the top, you've got some resources, up and more resources, even more resources, and then even more resources. I think that's the tallest point that you will get to. I really hope we can get to that over there. That looks so cool. But by the sounds of it, this map is huge. So I'm getting really good first impressions already. I'm not gonna lie there. That is this looks like to be a lot of work put into this. Love these little bridges. Is it just me, right? Like I'm just such a, you know, everyone calls me a PvE Bob these days, and I am. But it's because I chose the relaxing path of ARK in the end. So I really take in little views like this, you know, like I plan where I like to do my builds and my worlds, and this map is just really hitting the spot for that at the moment, especially with these bridges. More of them over here, just pure Lost Island vibes. But this looks like it's the front of the gate where you can leave one of the main cities, which is this is Lost Island City 1, which is where you start to see more spawns that, you know, might be a bit more fairly useful. So if we look on the map, that was they've actually got a proper map as well. I love it. I feel like all premiums should have proper maps made for them like that. Because I've played some bad premiums. I'm not going to name which of them are bad, because I would actually have to go back, because I've never recorded them really at the time. But most of the premiums tend to be very good and very well made, so that's the most important thing. So I know I'm giving a lot of World of Warcraft references in my video at the moment. I haven't played it in years, right? But is it Burning Crusade or Burning Sands or something, when you're coming out of where, and then you go to it's giving me that kind of vibe over here. Wow. What do we have underneath here, like spawn wise? Okay. Good spawns. Good spawns. That's important too. I never like going onto a map and then not seeing. Oh, can we not get to that yet? Oh, that's a shame. So it's not ready. They did say, to be fair, Snowy did say it's only 75% complete. But that looks very cool, and that's over where the red obelisk is. So if we fly up here, there's actually like a mini castle. This is a this is a full-on castle you can build at. Wow. Where's the entrance to the castle? It looks like it's here. We've got cats walking around everywhere. So you literally can get yourself... You get yourself... The cats own this castle, and then you can become the owner of it and tame the cats. This is very cool. I have to give them that. Lots... The level of detail in this castle is brilliant. Wow. This is kind of where I want to build. I want to live in this castle. Take over this. Imagine that. You could then actually expand it, and then you could make this could be like one part of the city, which is like your, you know, main like captain's quarters, your version of Whiterun. You're the Jarl that lives here, and then you could build up all of this, put defenses off. You maybe use a like medieval custom building mod, and then yeah, this could really become your own little spot. I like that. I really do. Also, oh, I've accidentally got Sulfur Titan spawning. I forgot they were on Oopsie Daisy. But anyway, one thing that could be really cool here is, let's say someone's living down in the Lost City down there, and then you've got the castle up here. It's a good little spy point, isn't it, to see what's going on over there. But yeah, I like that a lot. So yes, what should we go and explore next? So that doesn't have a name, that one, but that looks like it's just some sort of like castle area. What's this down here? Extinction-y. Has that just been blocked off because it's got Extinction vibes, or is it blocked off all the way to the bottom? Wait, what the? Oh, this is a place I don't think you can get to. Right. Can you swim down it at the moment? There is a Will the Megalodon follow us under the map? It looks like we can. Will the Megalodon follow us? So, yeah, this is one spot. Oh, it does follow us out of the map. Oh. Oh, dear. When's it gonna stop? Oh, there we go. It's gone. Oh, that was quite funny, to be fair. So that just needs to be patched up. My apologies for pointing that out, because I know it was like probably the rarest thing to actually find. But of course, if you come across it, I can't, you know, these videos are always, and that's tiny, you know, that's something real tiny. But I just guess for the player who is playing legit, you know, that could obviously be an impact, especially if they're using one of their tames and they don't know what that is. But that's fine. 75% complete. There's time to sort it. Right, where are we going next? It's over here, because there was a Lost City too, wasn't there, as well? So this looks redwood. I'm guessing this is redwood. Has that not been... Oh no, please don't tell me. I don't mind if the redwood isn't finished. The weather's obviously gone a little bit bad. I think we might turn fog off, actually. Give me a second. Right, okay. So that looks a little bit better now, even when the weather's been bad. So we've got a giant bee nest here. Can you get under here? Oh, they've got a little tree. This is giving Grounded vibes. I still haven't played Grounded 2. I do plan to. I hope it's good for anyone who has played it. So it doesn't look like we can get to this area yet. And that is really upsetting me, because that looks so cool. I want to know when that's coming in a future update. But down here... Aberration, got that kind of vibe. Have we got ab creatures? Got Equius. What's the photo? Yeah, so it's looking like it's getting very Aberration over here. The spawns are getting very Aberration too. Got lots of raptors. Dire bear. We haven't been over to an obelisk yet, so we should actually do that too. But does it take you down into a cave? Let's have a look at one of the obelisks up close, because we've not done that yet. Green obelisk terminal. Nice. That looks good. That really does look good. And this whole map looks good from above, doesn't it? Now, whatever that is over there, I need to get to that. I don't like how it doesn't let me get over here. I shall force my way through. Okay. Right. What is this area? It's got a name to it. Oh, look at those bridges. Oh, that is cool. I like those bridges. What is this area? Oh, does it? Oh, this just says Aberration, right? Trying to like make sure I get the wording, but I guess that just says Aberration. So that's cool. That's the Aberration area. I'm guessing that's going to be the next part of the city, which I really can't wait to explore. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it all in good time. But we're going to fly through here and see what we find. This is very cool. Avatar vibes. What is this? Where giants roam. Oh, that's a bit spooky. Spooky. I wonder what ate that giant. Or is there more? Is this just like a land of the giants where they used to be? Got Titanoboas down there that you're going to have to keep your eye out for. Oh, swamp area, I'm guessing. Very swamp area. Yeah, you got all types of stuff down here. This is not going to be a friendly area. Really going to have to come equipped in this area, especially as giants used to roam here. But yeah, swamp biome for anyone that is wondering. And I do, by the way, I do have a few mods installed. So this is Morrow's Hydrovanta that's just still installed. So just beware of that. And let's see if... Oh, there you go. They're fighting back now. So yeah, that's Morrow's thing. But yeah, massive... Look at these. It looks like claws. These hands look like trees of claws from where they used to be alive. And the trees are alive. Is the area... Oh, no. The area's... Oh, there's so much more that I didn't even realize. Can we get... Oh, we can't get to it yet. That's a shame. It looks like this map has got so much, which that like they're just really preparing, like to get to in the end. So, but it's definitely massively playable at the moment. Like, I don't see any reason why, you know, there's lots of resources around, huge spawns, good little like lakes. As I said, there's 5 caves. So yeah, definitely a fan. Can we get out of here though? Why is it? What is this a water? What is this? I don't know if that's like it's kind of hurting my eyes a bit. That it looks like it's all covered in. I already turned the fog off. But it looks like we were coming round to Extinction City there, which I want to go back under. Oh, wasteland conditions. That is not something that I wanted to welcome myself to Extinction City in, but that was pretty cool. So yeah, you got your extinction part of the world, which is obviously always really useful. I do like maps where you've got all different types of DLC in it, just because it gives you access to, you know, so many different, you know, aspects of the game and creatures and everything about it. Earth. Ooh, what was that stomping around? Something big, of course it is. My good old friend. Well, that's a modded creature. So yeah, that's the extinction part. So that's cool. And then we come out. Is this going to be... Are we able to get to the snowy biome? Oh, this is when it gets a little bit cold. So that's what extinction is. And we're going to get like mammoths and things. We're going to get like more kind of frozen territory spawning creatures, which is great. So I like that a lot. Everyone's having a little bit of a fight over here for the territory. Is there anything under here? No, just a nice little waterfall area. What spawns have we got? Anything under here? No, but very good vibe for when winter comes around as well. And if you want to get into the Christmas spirit and you're playing on the Lost City map, and if you plan to get round to this one, you know, there's manors here. Very cool. Very cool. I'm sure lots more to come with that part of the map. What is this? Ruins everywhere. I guess that's why it's called the Lost City, but it really feels like Lost Island. So that's that part. What's over here? More like giant skeletons everywhere. Like, it looks like we're, you know, so this is we're getting into wasteland territories here. Corrupted. Okay. And as soon as you come out this way, it all goes beautiful again. See, that's what I prefer. I prefer the beauty of the map. And I want to know if we're coming over to Lost City number 2 here. Because that's what I'm getting that vibe. That's what we're coming over to. We still haven't visited that thing in the sky there. I'm hoping we can get to that. This is quite nice. Quite nice. I really... There's so much beauty to this map. And we're absolutely boiling here. But is this part of the... Oh, is this Scorched? Did I read out Scorched? That it had like... Oh. Wow, this is cool. This is like Lord of the Rings. This would be my house. I'm telling you. I mean, not for the harsh conditions, but let's say I was forced to live here. I would be living in this little house here, and I would be chilling, living my best life in here. We'd have a simple life, you know, just a little simple life. Next door, be lovely. It'd be lovely. It'd be a bit hot, but it's fine. We would be able to make do. And then is there more up here? This is giving me Dune Awakening as well. And then up here we got a dragon gargoyle. Nice. But this isn't Lost City 2, is it? There's a T there, I think I can see. There's some more sulfur titans down there. They're not meant to be spawning, by the way. That isn't part of this map. It's just a mod I have installed. What's it looking like underwater? Pretty good. I mean, I prefer the lighting. I'm not like the biggest fan of this lighting. It kind of like hurts my eyes a bit, to be honest. But I just want to find out what part of the map this is. I think it is Lost City 2. We'll come back to it, but I just want to like kind of like get everything in, so to find out what is what. So do you know what we're gonna do quickly? We're gonna quickly just drop from a big height. We're gonna go GCM. We're gonna let ourselves have a fall, and then we're gonna spawn exactly where we know on the map now. Now we've had a little look around. So, if you're wondering, I was burnt already from my holiday, but it's been so hot. So Lost City. Oh, so they're kind of all part of one beach. Oh, that was the beach. I don't think we explored the beach. So we went to the swamp and the Greenland. Oh, we did experience the Greenland. So what was that over there? Or was that just part of the Greenland? Because it didn't feel like Greenland. But apparently Lost City 1 and 2 is all kind of like, it's just like basically saying there's not two Lost Cities. It's all just one. But we haven't experienced the beach. Just have a look at the beach. That was Aberration. And then there's all of this that we need to fly into too. And all of that. So let's respawn at the beach. Let's have a look what beach we got. We want to set up some sunbeds. Have a relax. I mean, imagine going to the beach and you can see a massive frozen... so this is apparently the beach of the Lost City. Water biome, well, I say water biome, I mean like the water system is pretty big here at the beach, which is good, so you've got lots of space there. But that looks like that's part of the beach. How long is the beach? It's not that long. Where's it come from? It comes from the... what area? So it's kind of like near the Lost... oh, by the wastelands. Because we wanted to fly into... I think most of this is wastelands. Yeah. Is it all wastelands? We're getting stuck. Are we stuck in something? Oh, no. Oh, no. We were, like, stuck in some sort of rock there. I think this is all wasteland. Which kind of makes sense, right? Considering there's an, extinction zone. And then we make our way out of it. Is this a nice little bridge? Nice little bridge here. There's so much to explore in this map. What is this? Is this a little bunker? Give me Star Wars vibes now. It gives you lots of different kind of experiences, which is what I like. And I would like to know from Snowy Train what inspirations went into this map. Like, obviously, there must have been some Lost Island experience there. Some, this is all Extinction over here, isn't it? And some movies and films and that. It must have gone into here. Oh, wow. There's this back where it had, like, the giant skeletons, and we're moving over to the swamp now. So, yeah, this is the swamp area. So the swamp area is actually huge. And then there's an area we didn't explore much. So this was the Ab Zone. And then we wanted to make sure there's nothing here we're missing. There's bridges that go from Ab to this area, which we need to know what that is, which I think this goes into the Lost City. Ooh. Look at this. This is cozy. I like it. Is there anything spawn under here? It's quite shallow, no. So it's just more of a water source, that. What about here? Is this deep? Oh, this is pretty deep. Okay. Right, so then I think, yeah, that kind of goes on its way into Lost City, which Lost City I love so much. I don't know whether I would choose to live in Lost City, though. I feel like it would just be, I would like the high ground. I have the high ground. But because I just feel like that area with the castle is just more me. I don't like being low down on this, and I never have. That's coming from an old school PvP player. I think if you've ever played PvP, you always have that kind of anxiety, and I don't think that will ever change. And now we have a nice little village town here as well. I mean, is this something where giants used to live? What? Look at the size of these little houses. I'm expected I could probably just about push that door open, and I'm huge. I'm literally Gru. And how am I meant to live in this area? There's no... Is it a land for Therazinos to live and not myself? Very cool. So then if we fly... This is the last kind of area that we haven't explored yet. So we need to go this way. And wasn't there that big thing in the sky we wanted to look at too? Oh, it's more of this gargoyle area. And then this was where the castle was on top of. Yeah. Cool. So, I feel like I've got a real feel for this map, and I really like it. I'm gonna have to say it, and you know, you guys know I'm honest. If I play a premium map that I've paid money, that cost, that sets you back money, you want it to be good. You don't want it to be a map that's, and I like this water. I just want to come over and look at this water over here. Oh, beautiful little setting. I wonder where the sun rises on this. Is that wyverns? No, it's griffins. So you've got griffins over here. Very nice. And then the last thing I wanted to check out was the big thing in the sky. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. I really am. Will it let me get to it? Is it gonna finish off the video with so much positivity? Yes, we can get to it. That is what we love to see. That is beautiful. Little area, little entrances in here. Well, this is more like tiny. This is more my height now, isn't it? This is probably somewhere better to live than those little huts. But yeah, very cool. And then I'm guessing it will stop you as you try and get further around this side. But looks like there's lots more to come. And I have to say, I am giving the Lost City a 8.5 out of 10. The only reason it lost points for me was that obviously there was a few, there was one bug that I ran into where I fell through the map, and I'm not being, that's not taking off like a 0.5, that's so tiny, but it's more about whenever someone's paying money for something, I only just think if there's like big holes in the map that people can fall through. I know a lot of ARK players then get very, very annoyed, but I mean, that's not really taken from it at all. But mainly it was just like, you know, we'll need to get this map to be finished. So I could actually push this up to a 9 if I want to. I think the spawns are great. I think, you know, your swamp area, Aberration area, Extinction area down below, the Lost City in the middle, castle area, yeah, I love it. A snowy biome. I wanted to make sure before we actually ended the video, I didn't want to upset the snowy train and not make sure I covered every sort of important part of the map. I think this is just more kind of like forest area. Or like, oh yeah, this is nice. Got Rex this one here. This is somewhere I actually like. Very like retro ARK. Rather than, you know, if you're not looking to that, look at this beautiful river too. So if you're not really looking for that crazy side of them, this would be a good place to live, actually. So yeah, I have to give the Lost City, you know, a very good rating. Really, for me, I feel like a lot of time and effort's been put into this, and I have to say it's worth the money. So if you want a new map today, and you are excited to try somewhere out new and definitely have some adventure, I mean, look at this, like, you know, you've got things such as sunken ships as well. Let's see what they look like under the ocean. Sunken ships, so much to explore. I think the Lost City's got to be up there. So shout out to Snowy Train for the hard work here. I'm looking forward to the next map review that we plan to do very soon. Basically, we're just gonna we are still going to be doing old map reviews because we're going to see how they've come along, and obviously I haven't reviewed them, and sort of see how they're doing. But obviously, whenever a new one comes out, best believe we're going to be on it straight away. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.